Yeah. This thing is so hard to maneuver when you have gloves on. Yeah, I can't even put my finger in the little tie string here. The wind was just blowing really, really badly. It was blowing all over the place. But it seems to have calmed down a little bit. But I think it's a nice day. I definitely think it's a nice day. This is a pet cemetery, but so see, look at the wind. Look at how it's blowing everywhere. Don't want to get the camera wet. But actually, I wonder, is this a waterproof camera? Normally I pose a question in these vlogs, and that's what I'm doing. Is my camera waterproof? I don't know. I probably shouldn't have it out in the rain. It's very neglectful to have such a expensive item in the rain. That's why I'm using my head to cover it. I don't know what you're seeing, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, we're in a good area now. The rain can't get me over here. Oh, yes it can, because all the leaves have fallen off. Yes it can. So, got my freaking leg stuck on something. It's very rainy today. Yes it is. Ooh, look at that. I want you to see this. If I could zoom in. You can see people's houses from here. Isn't that cool? I can just zoom in. I got a view of somebody's house. That's cool. The interesting visuals that I wanted to give you aren't happening anymore. Well, they might start again because the wind is picking up, or the wind is rising. See, I don't have much to say in this vlog. I just want to walk around my yard. But yeah, you know, it's days like this where I just feel good. Like, there's a certain atmosphere about them that's hard to convey, but it's when you have a kind of feeling about something, a kind of feeling that makes you feel warm. And no, that is not just the clothes that I'm wearing that are very warm because it's cold out here. It's like it's a certain like classy atmosphere that just makes you think of the better image of home, more or less. It's the thing that makes you feel happy. And it's days like this, when it's raining outside, when the wind is blowing, and everyone is happy on the inside of the house, that I feel pretty darn good. I do. And look at this. It's so pretty up here. I wish I had like a 4K camera to where you could see it exactly the way I am. But hey, I'm not made of money. But with that, it's a good day. So how's your day going? I wonder. I want to know. This stupid auto tracking feature on my camera, it sucks. Oh, my cat's trying to get out and get inside. Yeah, it's a good day. What are you doing? Huh? Huh? Oh. Well, he wants inside. Ooh. This is cute. I wonder if this hay bale is too wet to sit on. I'm gonna give it a try anyway. Actually, I'm allergic to moldy stuff, moldy leaves. Yeah, this is a nice hay bale. I like this thing. There. Hey, where are you going? Huh? Too bad that this wooden chair over here is getting so grossed up by the water. It's gonna rot out, I'm pretty sure, but there's no real way to contain the water to where it doesn't. That's the problem. Just like there's no way to contain the water from getting on my camera. And I do realize there are cracks in my camera. The water can easily get in. But what am I doing today? Filming a vlog. And why? Because I want you to know more about my day. It's probably pretty stupid what I'm doing. And I have a feeling I'll regret it later. But whatever. It's a risk. And there's a reward. I hope you can see the individual specks of water that are just falling down right now. Yeah. It is a cool day. I need to get a waterproof camera for days like this. Ooh, the wind is starting to speed up. Can you see that? Oh yeah, the wind is really starting to speed up here. Look at that. I hear a plane. Is there a plane going by? Hello? Oh. You can't hear it, but that tree is about to fall down. I don't really know if it's gonna fall down, but it sounds like it. Every time that tree moves, it's just all day long. Every time. Yeah. It's pretty grand. Yeah, it's the, I'm just struggling to find things to say. But it's the, now I forgot what I was gonna say. See, when I'm not struggling to remember what I want to say, I don't have anything to say. I think the visuals kind of speak for it all. It's just my day, how I go about it. When I'm not working on content or hedonistically indulging myself, I'm just sitting here doing this all day. It's what I do. I sit here and I reflect and I look at stuff. It's cool. It is pretty gay. But I released a new podcast. See, I'm struggling to just calm down. If I can calm down, I don't have to put on some kind of freaking acting entertainer thing, parody, whatever. I don't have to do any of that. I can just sit down and talk. It's kind of hard to talk when you're struggling to breathe through a mask and you're sitting in a weird way that makes you more energized than just relaxing. But I have to keep this camera from getting wet. Yeah, it's a hard knock life being a genius. Look at all this. Look at all this rain that I have bestowed upon my jacket by not getting in the shade. Look at all that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I am a disgusting person. Yeah. It's a nice day out. So, we got visuals. Look at it. Yeah. I travel the streets 'cause there's nobody out there. Only as I am together trying. I don't ever wanna feel like I did that day. There is a place I love. Take me away, yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna do that throughout this vlog. It's a cool day. It certainly is. Funny thing is, do these outrageous outbursts of just me yelling and stuff. Just kind of be distracted, I guess. And when I come out here to reflect, when I come out here to think, when I have time alone to my chamber, more or less, and I'm not busy doing things, it kind of bums me out. Which makes me wonder why I do it all the time. But when it's on a cool day like this, when it's raining, when the wind is going, I don't have to reflect. I can just sit here, look at nature, and think about that. And it really makes me think, wow, this is all pointless, but it also makes me think, wow, this is pretty beautiful. And it's the fact that I'm thinking about how beautiful that it is, and not thinking about other things as an escape from those things that makes a lot of this all worthwhile. And I can say the same for other distractions, you know. I kind of surround myself with people who love me and work a lot, have fun, make friends, etc., then I'm happy. Or, you know, I'm out here thinking about when I'm gonna die or something. Well, that kind of bums me out. I'm getting really wet. Are you? I don't know. Motherfucker, it's lit. I liken myself to a rose growing out of the crack. Walking down these dusty roads with a crusty nose, spiders in my hair, I need some fresh air, nobody knows. Ooh, look at this. This is pretty. Or pretty interesting, I should say. Look at all these leaves flying and shit. What just happened? Nocturnal journal of an automatic rap fanatic. I'm just a guy in the city. My streets look pretty when the people are gone because the people are shitty. I think the night gets me. That's why I'm up and out. I'm a lunacentric lunatic on a walkabout. Look at this. I want to capture this. Look at that shrub. It's a shrub. Okay. It's funny on last night's episode of The Walking Dead, that little girl spit on Tara's shoe. That was funny. And Tara freaking flipped off a little girl. See, there used to be like a satellite out here. There used to be a satellite and now it's gone. This is the neighbor's land. That's their land. But there used to be like a satellite here. And I don't know where it is. I think they hauled it off, but I never see them on this land. I never see them doing anything over here. Yet they went and took my nostalgic satellite memorabilia, those bastards. See, that satellite was huge, though. Back when my grandpa was paying for that satellite, before we had DirecTV, I wasn't even alive at this time, I'll add, but he was paying for like the local stations only and Disney Channel. That's all my brother had when he was growing up. He had the local stations, he had Disney Channel. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Wow, that must have freaking sucked. But back then, you had Saturday morning cartoons. So every Saturday, he'd have just a full lineup of cartoons on all the local channels, because Toon Disney was around at that time, and they played a lot of the Toon Disney stuff on the weekdays on Disney Channel. So he got cartoons all the time, regardless. That must have been pretty great. And I remember hearing this when my dad came and started living there. Back when he was my mom's boyfriend. And my brother, he was alive before that time, because he's my half-brother. He was a big fan of my dad, right? And my dad, you know, he was working at this electric company at the time or something, some kind of TV place, TV 43, that's the name of it. He was working there. We eventually got DirecTV, and then my brother was introduced to Cartoon Network and Toonami, and that's how he got into Dragon Ball Z. Because back then, back when I was around like a year old, 2 years old, my brother and my dad were big fans and advocates of Dragon Ball Z, right? They were hugely into it, They were the fans of Dragon Ball Z. And, you know, Toonami was great. You know I love Toonami. It's great. And so, because he was so into Dragon Ball Z at the time, I started getting into it, and it turned me into the huge lolicon otaku person that I am today. If you wanted some insight on that I didn't give in the anime podcast, there it is. But I'm procrastinating. I need to work on videos to get patrons to make my career a job. So I can walk around like a lazy a-hole and do this. And procrastinate on working on my job. Be my own boss. Whatever. As romanticized as the idea of working as a YouTuber is, I know it's very stressful, very hard, but I live for my art. I live for my channel. Because if I wasn't working on videos, I honestly don't know what else I'd be doing. When I started up my channel, I was directionless in life. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea who I was. And I felt pretty sad. When I started up my channel, it made me happy. Making videos makes me happy. And if I can't start it as a career, I don't know what I'd do. So I'm coming up with a strategy to make videos my primary source of income, right? I'm working on, you know, having different projects out to get patrons, to get a bigger audience by posting it on Reddit, posting it on 4chan, all kinds of stuff, right? And getting exposure, getting patrons, and just being a more happy guy, because I get to work in that medium that I love so much, and I'd be pretty excited to be a YouTube guy. If YouTube fails, I'll bring my audience to some other website. Patreon will still be there. Can make my own damn website, make videos there. People can watch them, right? And if that fails, if the internet fails itself, which it won't, but if it did, if the internet fails, well, what I'll do, I'll be a writer guy for a magazine or a website or something. I'll write something for somebody. And if that doesn't work out, well, I'll have to be a not a musician, because I'm terrible at music, but I like making it. Well, if all of that fails, I can't be a writer guy. If I can't be a YouTube guy, well, I might as well, I guess, try to find something else I'm good at. Try to find something else I'm passionate about, and then work that as a job. But in that time frame, I'm gonna have to take a lot of jobs I won't like, to upgrade equipment, to work to make my channel better, so I can work for my channel for full time. If I made $500 per video, I could easily do this as a job, but I'm a long way away from that. And I was thinking, well, maybe if I did like $350 per video, that is the minimum I would need to do this as a job. And I'd have to do videos rather frequently. And even then, patrons can put a cap on how many posts that they pay for. So even then, like, I don't know how much people are gonna pay me. It's hard. And ad revenue doesn't give you anything. Not for a guy like me. In fact, a lot of the time, I'm like, well, if I made this much on Patreon, I just wouldn't need ads anymore. But if I get to be a bigger channel, it's always great to have ads. And I have ads right now. I like ads. I like watching ads before a video, and I like seeing them. And I just like the fact that my videos are giving YouTube some kind of money, because I don't want to just waste space on YouTube's server. I don't want to do that. I want them to be a prosperous company and to make money. And by having ads on my content, even though I'm not getting any money from it, YouTube is, and that makes me happy, because I love YouTube and I want YouTube to be around forever. So I'm doing what I can by making content for them. Look at this. Look at that. Look at cows. Cows are pretty great. Look at that. That is pretty. Yeah. But in addition to YouTube, I'm trying to practice doing music, because I like making music. I just really don't know how to do it. And it's hard to find the time to do it when I'm already a huge freaking procrastinator. And I'm a huge YouTube guy. I want to do YouTube, but I also want to make music because I like making music. And I want to be like a prolific guy. I don't want to be a one-trick pony who just writes and makes videos. I want to do other kinds of things, you know. I want to be able to have an eclectic sense of art, you know. And I already do. I have an eclectic taste in art. I see art from all kinds of genres, all kinds of mediums, but I don't work in all kinds of mediums. And I want to, because I love making art. And if I could just muscle up the goddamn time to work on these things, I'd get a lot more famous a lot quicker, and my dreams would be realized.